arises will come to order. I ask unanimous consent without objection, so ordered. Pursuant to agreement with the...
My team and I tried our best to get the SEC to investigate and shut down the Madoff Ponzi scheme with repeated, incredible warnings to the SEC that started in May 2000 when the Madoff Ponzi scheme was only a $3 to $7 billion fraud. We knew then that we had provided enough red flags and mathematical proofs to the SEC for them where they should have been able to shut him down right then and there at under $7 billion. But unfortunately, the SEC staff lacks the financial expertise and is incapable of understanding the complex financial instruments being traded in the 21st century.
Going home? Mr. Madoff, how you feeling today? Mr. Madoff, what do you say?
Don't make us push you back.
Why were you getting rid of all the jewelry, Mr. Madoff? Why were you getting rid of the jewelry?
The SEC continues to roar like a mouse and bite like a flea.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I really want to thank Mr. Markopolos for not only testifying here today.
I gift-wrapped and delivered the largest Ponzi scheme in history to them, and somehow they couldn't be bothered to conduct a thorough and proper investigation because they were too busy on matters of higher priority. If a $50 billion Ponzi scheme doesn't make the SEC's priority list, then I want to know who sets their priorities.
Independent financial fraud investigator and a chartered financial analyst.
The SEC was never capable of catching Mr. Madoff. He could have easily gone to $100 billion if we hadn't had the kind of financial crisis last year and ran out of money to pay off existing investors. Throughout these past 9 years, each of us feared for our lives.
You've told us nothing, and I believe that's your intention. I figured you'd leave your blindfolds and your duct tape and your earplugs behind, but you seem to be wearing them today. And instead of telling us anything, you read from the preamble of your mission statement and broke it up into 5 segments. What the heck went on? This was not discussed by the Commission, but it's the Commission's position. Is that what you just said? Your mission, you said, was to protect investors and detect fraud quickly. How'd that work out? This was not discussed by the Commission, but it's the Commission's position. Is that what you just said? One guy with a few friends and helpers discovered this thing nearly a decade ago, led you to this pile of dung that is Bernie Madoff and stuck your nose in it, and you couldn't figure it out. You couldn't find your backside with 2 hands if the lights were on.
Here, we're going to give him 2 minutes, so maybe he can crack this egg.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'll yield back a minute or two to him if I have any last